Wes, a scoreless first half, but you in with 17. Just what were you telling yourself at halftime or being told by Frank and the other guys?
Chris and Coach Frank, they kind of, the whole game, they challenged me at times. So that's what really motivated me. Chris always kept my spirit up. He's just pushing me to go attack, play hard, and be aggressive.
Chris here in the back, just how do you feel yourself personally handled that challenge that kind of Frank issued at the beginning of the week and what Mike was talking about on Friday, which was lack of player leadership? It seemed like tonight you were more vocal than I've probably seen you most of the season and really did a good job of awareness as well and spacing.
Anytime I got a problem like that, I go talk to Coach. And Coach reminded me of when I was a freshman, you coming out of high school, you don't play that many games, or you don't go that long from summer to league plays. That's a long season. So he reminded me to talk to the freshmen, all the guys, that's a long season, stay together, to keep a mind right, keep working hard, and get better. Stay positive. That's what we did. We came in practice, we stayed positive, we try to work hard. That's what we try to do.
For both of you guys, that was probably the most action we've seen from Jason Cudd, especially in SEC action. What kind of a spark did he give you? He had that block, he had the jam. He was even kind of getting into the moment a little bit, getting the crowd involved. What kind of spark did he give you guys in that first half?
That was big. That was big. I mean, we expect him to get better because from when he got here to now, he got a lot better. He just learning, and try to apply that to the game. He really helped us tonight.
And I'll say when Cud got in the game, he actually changed the game. With what you said, the dunk, the block shot, because he tried. He was out there putting out effort. So we fed off that, and that's his biggest thing, just going out there. Cud's good enough. You just got to keep trying and pushing the envelope.
Guys, how frustrating can it be when shots just aren't going in, especially, from guys who have made them earlier in the year, like Booker, like Coach Sarr?
We generate our offense from a defense, so shots not going in, we try to go back in defense, do our principles and get a stop. We can't get down because the shot didn't go in and come back in defense and let down and get scored on. So we try to stay positive, get back in D, and play as hard as we can to get a stop.
And it's a long season, so the last couple of days we talked about fear and just playing with confidence. So even when shots are not going in, you still got to step up, shoot the shot, stay confident. So that's what we're trying to, as a collective group, trying to work on staying aggressive and staying confident.
Wes, here in the back, building off of that, your answer right there, how do you take a second-half performance like the one tonight and continue to build off of this down the road here in SEC play?
I just got to keep following the guidance and the leadership of Coach Frank and Coach Chuck and Coach Bruce. And this guy right here, he does a great job of motivating me. Just stay aggressive and run the offense.
Wes, Frank had talked about kind of you learning to play point guard when it's not kind of your natural position, and that maybe earlier you were a little hesitant because you're trying to run the offense more than just kind of attacking the basket, kind of like you did at Maine. Was tonight a good blend of that? Do you think you were more aggressive, maybe more back to your Maine days tonight, and was that something that Frank told you going in?
One of the big things they stress about me is, converting to running the offense in a new system is kind of like, all right, just be a basketball player. If you see a play, go make the play. So it kind of was like early in the season, I was just running the plays, trying to get familiar with the system. Now I'm starting to get a feel of making plays and still running the offense.
Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but did you guys play zone defense at all today?
Yeah.
And I guess what does that do when you're switching up between man and zone for an opposing team's offense? What does that kind of force them to do and kind of get them off their rhythm?
That limit the drive and force them to take some three-point. I think we did a good job covering a zone. We need to talk a little bit more, but I think the zone was good. It helped us today.
Yeah, the zone makes the other team think. I'll say that, it slows them down. Because even though we're in zone, we're matched like we're in a man. We just more help. So it slows the team down. They have to really think and break it down.
Chris, you talked about what Jason Cudd brought you tonight. What about Evan Henson and his effort and the start that he had tonight? And what does it say about him that he's been able to go back and forth between the two sports and bring that?
I mean, that's amazing. He just came from football, and the energy he still have, he give the team his energy, a lot of energy, spirit. Every time he step on the court, he always makes something happen. So, I mean, that's amazing.
Any more questions? Okay, guys, thanks.
Jeez.